Chuck Schumer, he's got Gorsuch down.
I think he dealt him a death blow yesterday.
A death blow.
He dealt him a death blow.
He said they're going to filibuster.
Yeah.
Because Gorsuch is an extremist, and if anybody in America watched Gorsuch at all,
you know he's out of control.
He's out of control. Listen to the case made by Chuck Schumer yesterday.
This morning, I'd like to lay out the reasons why I'll be voting no on this nomination.
Please.
Not
first.
All right.
Judge Gorsuch was unable to sufficiently convince me that he'd be an independent check on a president who has shown almost no restraint.
Holy cow.
From executive overreach.
Unlike Barack Obama, who never overreached. And, you don't want people with ideologies on the bench,
like Sotomayor.
Or Ruth Bader Ginsburg,
You do
for instance.
not want those people on the bench.
My goodness, you don't want that.
Right.
Second, he was unable to convince me that he would be a mainstream justice who could rule free from the biases of politics and ideology.
It's amazing.
Are you for real?
Are you
kidding me?
To the American people, this is so offensive. It's so obviously untrue, and it's just a bunch of crap. But inside Washington circles, this is what you get praised for. If you're willing to go out and blatantly lie to help your team, you get a gold star.
That's the highest honor.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and he's ignoring the fact that he's got 4 justices that vote in lockstep with everything he believes every time without exception. 4 of them vote exactly the same way, leftist, extreme left, every single time. So who's he trying to kid here? Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it.
His career and judicial record suggests not a neutral legal mind, but someone with a deep-seated conservative ideology.
None of them are neutral.
He was groomed by the Federalist Society.
Stop.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Could you tell me about what a Federalist is?
Wow.
Pat, what is a Federalist?
Well, it's a person who is akin to Satan.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, it is.
Yes, but
Yes.
yes, but that's a Satan that believes that the states are supreme and the individual is supreme, and the federal government has
Just like
limited
Satan.
power.
Just like Satan.
It's almost the opposite of Satan, but the Federalists believe that the individual has power. And Satan believes, give me all the glory, and I'll force everybody to do the right thing.
This is a man who once had a library card. Oh, my gosh. Whoa.
I know, he didn't mention the one time he went to a Moose Lodge.
Hang on, He was groomed by the Elks Club.
Thank you.
He was groomed by the Elks Club.
And you know how, well, they're satanic rituals, as we all know.
Oh, no, the Elks
Performed
Club?
in the basement of the Elks Lodges all over America right now.
Yeah, my dad and mom were in Elks Club. I was glad to get away from them.
Are you okay?
Because I thought I could have been an elk. Yeah, I could have been an elk today.
Wow.
If I hadn't gotten away from them, I would have been holding up signs
some deep-seated
of
elkage
saying, no, I have elk.
You have elkiness. You do have elkiness right now.
Yeah.
You do.
I am attracted to club nights.
I've always suspected that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you go and you sit and you play cards and stuff like that.
He's a member of the Federalist Society?
No. He said he was groomed. Wait, there's more.
Oh, that's right.
There's more. Listen, you were groomed by the Federalist Society.
Has not shown 1 inch of difference between his views and theirs.
Oh, my.
And finally,
He
is someone who almost instinctively, powerful over the weak, corporations over working Americans. There could not be a worse time for someone with those instincts.
Oh no.
He laid it out.
Isn't his record with corporations over people like 49% to 51%, something like that? I mean, and he takes it on a case-by-case basis. And what kind of judge is supposed to say, well, last time I did rule in favor of the corporation, I should rule in favor of the person this time.
Oh, the answer to your question, John Roberts is the answer to that question.
Yes. John Roberts. Who is John?
Yes.
Who is John Roberts? But I mean, that's not the way you do it. You're supposed to, there's not supposed to be an inch of difference between the Constitution and the judge. the justice. That's what it's. There's not supposed to be an inch of difference. He should rule that way every time.
Yeah, but every single time. Have you been groomed by the Federalist Society?
Yes, I hope I have been. By the way, as far as ideological bent, the New York Times did a chart of left-to-right justices and where Gorsuch would be. And he would be the second most conservative justice, as they tell the story, except for Clarence Thomas. However, who is the most liberal judge? Justice, you brought up Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She's second. Number one, most liberal justice, Sonia Sotomayor.
Yeah.
More liberal than Ruth Bader Ginsburg. You think Chucky voted for Sotomayor?
Better believe it.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be around a while, too.
I mean, it's just ludicrous to think that they're neutral on every political issue. Now, they're not supposed to rule politically, but they do. And we know it. And that's why a Republican president looks for a guy like this, and a Democrat looks for a person like Ginsburg or Sotomayor.
Wait. If you had a judge that was up there, that was guaranteed to go with the Republican president every single time, would you vote for him?
No.
Neither would I.
I don't want a justice that goes to the Republican president. I don't want one that goes to the Constitution.
Right. Yeah. So there's a difference between what they have is they have somebody that will rule on politics or ideology.
Every time.
Every time. What we are asking for is someone that is rooted in the Constitution. When you're rooted in the Constitution, left and right doesn't matter. Republican, Democrat doesn't matter. It's just what does the Constitution say about this? That is the most fair you can be. What Chucky wants is Chuck wants somebody who will deal not in justice, but social justice. That is not the role of the Supreme Court. That's not in the Constitution. I do not want someone who will rule with the Republicans every time, or 80% of the time, or 20% of the time, guaranteed. No. I want somebody to rule with the Constitution 100% of the time, because the parties will always flip, as we are noticing.
And I will say this standard only applies to the right. Neil Gorsuch is up there, and they're testifying about, Roe versus Wade and abortion. Of course, they're asking him all these questions about it. He said if Trump asked him about Roe versus Wade and how he would vote on it, he said he would have walked out of the room. And they asked him, well, what about, is it settled? Is it the law of the land? Is it settled, case law? And he said it has been ruled on many times and it is the law of the land. Now, that makes me nervous, though his other rulings point to the fact that he will be on the right side of Roe versus Wade. Man, he better be.
Well, wait. To say it is the law of the land.
Right. So nothing he said disqualifies him from that.
So is Jim Crow laws.
My point is, though, if you ask Sonia Sotomayor, hey, you for Roe versus Wade? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but we don't do that.
I know.
I know, we don't do that.
And it's burned us many times, by the way.
Yeah.
However, that is, again, you want someone who's going to actually look at the Constitution and read what's in it.